of my day. NASCAR. Hey guys. So, I forgot I was doing this. Showing y'all my stops. Just in case anybody's curious. I know I don't have many watchers that watch you because of my driving. But I'm in Franklin, Kentucky. Which my first stop is a little podunk, middle, nothing warehouse called Multitech. It's right here next to the Tractor Supply Distribution Center in Franklin. If it does it right, you'll be able to see it. See, Tractor Supply. And right now, I gotta pull out and get my door shut. And see, this is a really narrow road where there's not enough room to pull in and turn around because it's middle of nowhere, no room. We've got to pull into that road across the way. Yeah, you can, if you zoom in, you see all the ruts where they've knocked over the things. You pull in there and you back down this road. And see what I mean? And there's nowhere to turn around. You got to get into those two docks over there. And boy, is it hot. It's like 99 degrees today with 98% humidity. Shut these trailer doors. A bunch of heavy stuff and running it to Texas. I don't know how Just Trucking does this. This is hard to do what you're doing and keep yourself in frame. Ah, damn it. Hang on. Put it around. You can see where people have wore it in, getting into those doors. And they just put lines down for the docks. I've been coming here for about a year almost. And they just now put lines for the docks so that you know when you're in line and not at an angle, because as long as the side of the trailer lines up straight with you and the dock, you could be off at like a 45-degree angle instead of a 90. And yeah, that's stop one. I got two more. Gotta go from Franklin, Kentucky to Owensboro to an Averett crossdock. And then I gotta leave from there and go all the way to Somerset to a Toyota Tetsu something, but it's abbreviated TTAI to pick up the heavy stuff. And I'll show you that when I get there. Alright, we're coming into Owensboro. We had to get to the left lane just to go back to the right because they got it closed up here. Back her off and get ready for this exit I got coming. We want 70B off of 165. 70B off 165. So I've got to ride the whole 70 miles of 165 from, I think it's considered Bowling Green, all the way to Owensboro. And hopefully I don't have anybody try to run up in front of me. Because I've had it happen where people passed me on the right just to get in front of me because I was slowing down for this off-ramp. because it's 35 miles an hour, and there'll be people doing it like 50. And it's like, come on, people. Are you too stupid to be cautious? And I mean stupid. Like, there's a lot of people out here that are just too stupid for their own good, I swear. Like, back to that video I made last week about the restrictions, or the speed restriction. It's your own fault if it happens. It really is. Because there's too many of us out here or too many of them out here, because I can't speed. If I wanted to, I'm going to freaking restrict a truck. Too many people just wanting to do whatever they want. Fuck the consequences. Darn it. My Tuesdays are so long. Having to go to one side of Texas to the other, man. It's up there with what makes this week so long. We're over here on the Wendell H. Ford Expressway. We gotta go all the way around to the end of this. And then we're just down the road from the Averitt. So I'll bring us back when we get close to that exit. We're coming up on the end of this little bitty parkway here in Owensboro. I got to fight with these couple of exits right before the end. That's a pretty nice looking park over there. There's like 4 or 5 baseball fields right against each other, and then a little walking park. Don't see many people out there though. They've been mowing. Alright, we're coming up on our turn here at the end of the bypass. You really gotta kind of back it off to make this right here to go north instead of going up to the light, because you come to a straight and then they kind of throw you into this turn, which it's not bad, but you think they would have made it just a little bit longer in the sense of like when you get onto it, when you get off of it. Oh. And given where we're at in Kentucky, we're not that far from, I think it's Illinois. Like, we're closer to Illinois right now than we are to Bowling Green. And good Lord, this turn here. This turn here is a nightmare. Because there's not a turning arrow. You've just got to go with the light when there's no traffic. Up here and turn off this road, and then Averitt's just down the way. Generally speaking, Averitt and Averitt here in Owensboro, and then the Multi-Tech in Franklin, they're pretty fast stops. It's not until I get to the TTAI in Somerset then I'm usually stuck there for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Yeah, they've got to unload my whole trailer because of all their stuff is on the nose. But like, I've got to sit and wait for like 30 minutes just to get into a dock, even if I'm at the location right at the appointment. Because my appointment time for Somerset is 6 p.m. or 1800 hours. And if I was there at 6, there's already a truck 9 times out of 10 in the door that I need, because they only let me use 2 doors, even though they'll have like 3 other doors open. I've got to use just those 2 because my load is 10 feet from the door. Which that would make sense if they didn't take an hour and a half to unload me and reload me. And then you got to go into the fact that they have a really hard time of balancing me so that I'm not off weight. And here we are. We're at Average Cross Docks. Oh. Give you a little throw. Yeah. So there's the cross docks. I usually stand in there while they done unload me and everything else, because I'm only here like 5 minutes. I gotta pull up enough so I can back around and throw my trailer into that hole. It's 2 trailers wide, which makes it a lot easier because this side of the building is meant for day cabs and trailer, or single normal length trailer, but it has the entrance on it, where the other side is more meant for sleeper cab trucks, and I have to walk all the way around the building. So yeah, I figured I'd just use the short side. But yeah, stop number 2 on Tuesday. Back into this hole. Looks like a Averitt truck with a flatbed behind me. I would have had it, but I didn't want a chance running into that Averitt trailer. Like, I had that first shot almost. I'm still the wrong angle for the dock. But hey, you got the space, use it. Felt that. In the dock. You gotta love paperwork. Paperwork. Well, that's that. Check out that Average truck. I ain't seen too many Average pulling flatbeds. That was something different. But yeah, like I said, I park on this side because the entrance is just over here. Point with the finger, you can see the steering. And if I park on the other side of the building, I've got to walk all the way around the building almost to this side to get into the building. So it's just easier to park on this side. Well, today's second stop was going easy. Got to do some math to figure out what they just gave me, because they gave me about 3 times as much as I normally pick up here. And because I'm using my phone to record this, I could use pen and paper. $5,717.0 pounds. Yeah, I'm usually only picking up like 2 or 3. So yeah, Somerset's not going to be happy because they like to try to load me up as much as possible, which generally I'm picking up 30,000 pounds there. Well, the 6, we'll say, just because we're going to round up even numbers, or easy numbers, plus the 56 we picked up at our first stop means we've got 1,200 pounds already on the trailer. So that means, so here's some more quick easy math. Let's say 30 plus 12, 42. But generally they're really bad at leveling a load so that I'm not too heavy. I might tell them I can only take 25. Just because they're really bad at evenly distributing loads. And the last time this happened, I spent a whole extra day waiting to find another cross-stock location that could redistribute my load. Because the way they floated the last one was so off weight that no matter how much I slid my tandems or my fifth wheels, I couldn't get it legal. The weight was legal, the distribution wasn't. So, fun. I'll talk to you when I get to Somerset. Hey guys. I turned the camera on late, but this is Somerset, or Toyota Tetsu American Incorporated. That is what the TTAI stands for. Oh, today's not going to be a fun day. I'm actually here early. I'm here early. I'm supposed to be here at 6 o'clock, and I have a feeling I'm going to have to fight for a damn dock. Like, I'm going to have to fight for a dock. I see it. I see it happening. I'm gonna have to fight Vescar. It's always a Vescar truck. Yeah, I'll let you back when I'm done. Alright. Today's gonna be fun. So I'm actually here on time, if not a little early. And there's not really a lot of room at this location. Like, it is tight because there's not much room to the right, which you think they would have extended this, we'll call it landing pad, to be a little bit longer, but it's not. So you gotta fight with getting in and out. And everything else. And I think I gave the guy behind me enough room to get in those doors that I was parked in front of. But yeah. Oh, so much fun doing this route. Oh, so much fun. Moving up to give this guy some extra room. It's a lot easier for day cabs to get in and out of here. Not so much for us full-size trucks. You need more room there, Avery? Which that's the other annoying part. Not enough people actually have radios in the truck, even though their trucks have antennas. Okay, thank you. Well, that turns out to be a good shot. I'm getting given a door. I don't have to wait for that other Vescar guy. Perks for appointments. Perks for appointments. And time frames. Time frames. Perks for appointments and time frames. There's places like Averett and Vescar, I'm guessing, are hourly, and they're just running from one warehouse to another, one warehouse to another, one warehouse to another, where I'm actually picking up and dropping off, we'll say, product and transporting it across the country. And hopefully I can get out of here before it's too dark, so I'm not driving for 2.5 hours back to the house. Because I've just about worked it to where I come here, I get here about on time, if not like 6:30, I'm out of here within an hour. For most people that don't know, that's your appointment time. You have a arrive time and an estimated leaving time, which is usually an hour. So like say if they say your appointment's 6:30, you have till 7:30 before you can start accruing detention. Whether or not everybody gets it, don't know. I'm new to this, so still learning. I want to say I get it, but like I have to turn in or notify my dispatcher that I sit longer than an hour, and it doesn't start accruing until your appointment time. So if you get there 3 hours early and they want to unload you to your appointment time, you're sitting there 3 hours early. So the best bet is to just plan on getting there on time. There's a lot of pretty countryside out here. A lot lot of pretty countryside. Don't mind that chip in the window. That's been there for a minute. But yeah. So, where? You can't really see it. So. See, those are my docks. That's not my dock because that's 12, and I need 9, which is way. Damn. Way back there. See the red truck? The other side of that red truck, away from me, is the door I'm needing. And apparently the guy just got released from his loading, and that's when the lady said that I will be next. Sorry for the roller coaster ride right there. Alright, he's backing out, or he's pulling out. So now I can back up, excuse me. That was my bumper. I felt that. That was my bumper, and it was just replaced. Let's not tear that off. Let's pull up a little further. Get a little bit better angle on this. Of the job, right here. Up on the embankment. This is the really tough part. Because I'm on an incline. You don't see it, but that's a really steepish incline, and I've got to drive up it. Damn it. This damn hill always gets me. There's probably a lot of people yelling at me for trying to turn the wheel with the truck sitting still. I'm creating flat spots in my tires, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm trying to keep from slamming the trailer into that squall on the side of the dock. tearing my damn doors off. Come on, dude. Come on. Take your time. That's always been my other issue. I always turn too early. But I turn early. I don't want to take my door off. Fighting to park your truck on an uphill slope. Not fun. Not fun at all.